G'day all, I'm Zach.
And I'm Vicky.
And this is our dog Buff. And we've literally just begun our indefinite trip around Australia in our Caravan and Ford Ranger. We just wanted to introduce ourselves and introduce you to our YouTube channel. We are Intrepid Souls. And although we are pretty new to the whole YouTubing scene, one thing we're definitely not new to is the travel scene. We have left a footprint virtually in every corner of the globe. Between us, we've travelled over 60 countries, and this is just the next adventure that we're going on. So travel has been our passion for the past 25 plus years. We were passionate about travelling before we met each other. It was that passion for travel that helped us meet each other, and since we've been together for the past 17 years, that passion has never waned, and we're always looking for that next adventure. We're always looking for that next experience, and for the next few years, that next experience is travelling around Australia in the caravan and taking in everything that this great country's got to offer. So just to tell you a little bit more about ourselves, we're an Aussie and English couple that met back in 2007 while we were independently travelling around South America. We actually got married only 12 months after we knew each other.
Yep, and 17 years on now. We've been living over in Australia for about 15 years, and we're about to set off on our latest adventure. We always live life by sort of taking opportunities as they come and trying to make the most out of life while you're fit and healthy and able to enjoy. And yeah, we'll see where this latest journey takes us.
So further down the track in other episodes, we'll talk a bit more about how we met and where we met. That's quite a unique story in itself, so we don't want to dive too much into that now. So the idea for this trip actually began 3 years ago, and we had to put a lot of things in motion to achieve that goal. That goal was finally achieved a couple of weeks ago when we took off, but it is an indefinite trip of Australia. It's not like we're not doing a loop, we're not doing the big lap.
Yeah, we've got no time constraints, and we're probably going to follow the weather and the seasons a little bit, but we want to be flexible. We want to take opportunities as they arise. We want to, if we hear about a place, then or an event that's happening, we want to have that flexibility to just go and explore and hopefully find out about a lot of places that we've no idea about. And
we're under no illusions that we're not going to be working that whole time. We definitely will be pulling up stumps in places. If we find a place that we really, really like and we can get a job there, that's the idea. We want to try and immerse ourselves in different communities and get the most experience out of certain places that we really find that are absolutely amazing. So realistically, the idea of this channel, or what we're hoping to try and get across, is just our experiences of travel in Australia. We want to give helpful hints along the way, good places to stay, things that don't go right for us, things that do go right for us.
Things we wish we'd known.
Things that we wish we know, and we've already come across a couple of those things already, which we'll delve more into over the coming episodes. But yeah, and I suppose ultimately that we inspire you to take a chance and do what you want to do, because realistically you get one shot at this life, so why not live it the way you want to live it. Yeah, so that's a bit about us and what we're planning on getting up to. So if you watch this first video, this is basically what we've been doing for the first couple of weeks of our travels. If it's something that you enjoyed, follow us on the rest of our travels and click that like and subscribe button.
Enjoy the video.
We'll see you on the road. Bye, house. We're on the way. Yeah, let's go. so this is our first night away camping. Got the fire already set up, the dog's sitting there. It's at a nice little campground outside of a small town in the Hunter Valley called Patterson. Pretty cheap, only $15 a night. It's got good setup, a hot shower and toilets that you can use, free barbecue if you want to. Got the sports ground in the background, there's a golf course here, tennis courts over there. So not a bad little place to set up camp. We're going to be here for a few nights. Got to visit some family here in Maitland. But yeah, pretty happy with our first night's location. And yeah, looking forward to kicking this fire off and maybe having a beer or two, and we're having some burgers tonight for dinner. So yeah, should be a good way to start the whole experience of travelling around Australia. Oh, beautiful. Not a bad way to start the first night of camping with some burgers. Got the fire ripping over there. So yeah, very happy to be on the road. G'day all. I believe we're only about 5 days into our trip, so to speak. Hasn't gone well so far. We've been crook as dogs for the past 4 or 5 days. It started raining for the past 2 days. But yeah, tonight we're getting a bit of free entertainment at the campground here in Hawke's Nest. There's a big Jayco Caravan event happening, and we've got a bit of live music, so yeah, we're trying to make the most of it, having a beer, having a bit of a feed. The dog's settled down there. So anyway, this is all part and parcel of the whole travelling game, I suppose. So yeah, we're just going to kick back and enjoy the free entertainment put on by Jayco. And who knows, if we get lucky, we might even go out and sneak a free snag or 2 in as well, with a bit of salad down there that they're cooking up. But we won't push our luck. Anyway, we're going to enjoy the entertainment. Have a good night all. Bit of entertainment down here at the campground where we're staying, at the Maitland Showground. Got the trotters, beautiful afternoon, check that out for a sunset. Not a bad spot to watch a bit of trotting and have a beer. Well, we've just had our first little bit of a disaster. Yeah, we've arrived in this little town called Hinton. We're staying at a local little pub there tonight, which doesn't look too bad for a feed. We've got a free accommodation out the back here if you come in and have a feed, so we're doing that for this evening. And yeah, we missed the turn off into the pub, and we had to do a turnaround in the tiny little town. And yeah, we've just found out that if we turn at our absolute peak, or you know, at our absolute as much as we can, like tightness wise, the back of the caravan, or the front of the caravan I should say, where the A-frame is and the box actually hits the back of our car. So yeah, we just dented all the box in, and yeah, buggered all the gas cylinder holder. So yeah, gonna have to do some DIY on trying to fix that up. Yeah, these little things I suppose you find out on the way. Yeah, maybe if you know, we'd done a bit more caravan in it to begin with, we would have found that out earlier on. But anyway, at least we know now that we can't turn too sharply, otherwise yeah, we're gonna do some damage to the front of the gas bottles and the caravan box, and even took off a little bit of paint on the back of the car here. So lesson learned for the both of us, and we'll see how we go at trying to mend something. Anyway, not a great way to start the day. So when we originally got this caravan, it had a huge box on the front. Like, it was massive, way too big, so we had to swap it out and change it due to weight restrictions and things like that. And originally these gas bottles were on the inside of that huge box, and the box would have come out to around about here. But yeah, we changed everything up, and we had to put these gas cylinder holders on the front. And yeah, we didn't realise, well, I certainly didn't realise that if I turned too sharply that I was going to hit them. Not a fun way to learn, but anyway, that's what it is. We'll deal with it now. Even busted up a beam that was across the front of it here, where the welding's busted here. Used to have a tray inside, and got rid of the tray. Try and reduce the weight in it. Yeah. Pretty buggered up in there too, unfortunately. Try and bang it out with a hammer. See how we go. Awesome works.
Yeah, it looks better than it did. And at least we can still shut the box.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Little wall inside that separates the two sections came apart too as well, so just put a little tech screw in here just to bring it back in. That'll hopefully keep it tighter. Hopefully keeps it so we can keep that shut. Not get too much dust inside once we hit the nose, but no promises I don't think, but anyway, it's the best we can do without having to replace the whole thing off the front, which it cost us, you know, $800-900 I suppose. So just see how we go. First DIY fix it yourself thing on the trip. That didn't take long. Yeah, so last night we stayed in a little town called Hinton here because it had a nice little free pub that we could stay at. We had some family staying close by, so we all met at the pub and had a meal last night. But yeah, just sort of bring you down here near the river. You can see here this is a lift bridge. There's only 3 of these left here in the Hunter region, and this one was finished in 1901. But what they used to do is they used to raise the centre of the bridge up and down for when steamers used to go up and down the river in the early 20th century. It's only a single lane bridge, so you've got to pull up on either side if someone else is coming in the opposite direction just to give way. And they stopped having to use the lift bridge in 1940 when they put it in that position permanently, when steamers stopped having to be used going up and down the river. But yeah, pretty cool little spot here in the Hunter region. It's bloody cold though. Not exactly where we wanted to be at this time of year, but family commitments means that yeah, we just got to hang around the Hunter region for a while and deal with the cold in the winter. But we stayed at a pretty cool, out the back of a pretty cool little pub. Yeah, so across the road you can see the Victoria Hotel here in Hinton. Read last night where we were in the pub having a feed that it's one of the oldest pubs here in the whole area. It's been commercially licensed since 1840. So it does make it the oldest pub actually still running here in the Hunter region. So a pretty cool little pub, bit historical. Yeah, did a good feed as well, and we just stayed in a little camping area that they've set up out the back there. You stay for nothing, and all you got to do is just come in and have a feed at the pub or a beer. So yeah, it's pretty handy, and yeah, it was nice and quiet overnight. A little bit busy today with people going to and from work, but yeah, overall really happy and satisfied with the area. So we just pulled up at our destination here in Broke. Nice little free camping area. See all around. We're just out scouting for a good spot so we can get a bit of sunlight, make sure the solar gets plenty of sun while we're here. We sort of had a bit of trouble there in the first week where we didn't get enough sun and we were running out. Some battery power. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a good spot here, get plenty of sunlight during the day, and that'll keep us cranking along nicely. So apparently this is Bami Cave, well not apparently, it is, that's the name of it, but yeah, you can see the Aboriginal picture that's drawn there behind us. Local people believe that it was Bami who came out, and he's the creator of all things. Nice little cave though, pretty cool views out there, out over the local land, or the farmland I should say, and in the distance you can see the big mines out there. So they're the huge mines that run out towards Jerry's Plains when you're heading west from the Maitland area. So they are absolutely massive, full of coal. So maybe on their last years, who knows, with the way coal's going. But anyway, yeah, worth the drive out here, about 15 minutes from Broke. Good little place to visit if you're in the area. Apparently the Australian National 4-wheel driving championships are on here this weekend, and we're just testing the route for them, just make sure that it's up to standards, you know what I mean? I think the drive up here was definitely worth it. It was pretty good four-wheel drive in that last little stretch of 100 metres up the hill, but look at the views that you get once you get up the top here. Bloody sensational. It's looking out over the Campground Valley and the Hunter Valley where all the wineries are. Yeah, that's definitely well worth the drive to get up here. You can actually camp up here. There's a couple of little spots here. You can see where the car is there. That's a nice little spot where you can camp for the evening, and there's a bloke set up over there in his camper. So yeah, well worth it here. Yeah, I'll put the name of the place where we're at below in the video, but yeah, if you can get up here, you wouldn't get up here with a caravan, that's for sure, but certainly with a small camper like old mate's got over there, and then yeah, and definitely need a four-wheel drive, but certainly well worth it if you can get up here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's how they're meant to be. Beautiful. Perfect. Reminds me of when I was a kid and we used to do this all the time. It's unreal. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Oh yeah. Too perfect. You want yours cut in half?
Sure.
Ooh, look at that cheese, beautifully melted inside. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at that.
Thank you.
How good does that look? Eh? Beautiful. That's what a jaffle is. Spot on. This is the first time Vicky's ever had a jaffle.
Very good.
Very good? Tasty? Excellent. What did we put in the jaffles today?
So we had some ham, some cheese, and some leftover chili con carne.
Ooh, a good combination for us.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright, beauty. Yeah, so we're about to head off to do something that we very rarely ever do, but hey, we're in the heart of the wine country in New South Wales in the Hunter Valley, so we're going to do some wine tasting. Right, so we got here in the daylight. It's now dark. So we're
Show the bottles of wine.
yeah, we've been getting into some bottles of wine here. What was going to be just a simple wine tasting has turned into a bit of a session with the guy who owns the Running Horse winery here. We're very gracious to him, and we're having a good yarn. It's all a bit of fun, but yeah, something that we didn't expect. So what a night it's turning into be. So we've been here for about 3 hours now, and
definitely a character, the guy who owns this place.
Big time. Yeah. If you're up in the area around near Broke, come out and speak to Dave at Running Horse Wineries, and he's got some damn good wines too. So we're enjoying ourselves. G'day everybody. Yeah, it's been a few days since we did the wine tasting at Running Horse Winery out near Broke. Took us a good couple of days to get over that one. We're not used to drinking that much wine, and yeah, if you're out that area around Broke, in the Hunter Valley, get out there and see Dave at Running Horse Winery. You won't be disappointed. We've relocated now. We're back here at the Maitland Showground. It's just a good central location for us while we've got those family commitments in the Hunter Valley area. And as you can see, we're doing a bit of general clean up today, a bit of washing, cleaning up around the caravan, things like that. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the episode. That's where we're up to at the moment. We hope it's the first of many episodes. Next episode we're going to be over in the Nelson Bay area, just checking out the beaches. We'll also do a bit of a rundown on the caravan, reasons why we bought it, things we wish we'd known about it before we sort of bought it. Might just help you if you're trying to make up your mind on what type of caravan you want to get. So yeah, that'll be all in the next video anyway. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.